Nigel Cecil, equity as you like it.
Especially for my equitable friends. Hello, chakabatis. Nigel Cecil here, moi, as an entertainment entrepreneur, welcoming all my equitable friends and anyone else that cares to join us. Isn't that right, Hilary? Yes, indeed. Now, firstly, in this video, a reminder that the results of the Equity 5-word survey will be compiled over the next few days, and 10 of my equitable friends who've sent in their 5 words will be able to win a Nigel Cecil mouse mat. And the words will be compiled in a format like this to enable everyone to analyse and see what it's all about. What's it all about, my equitable friends? Well, of course, Equity UK, the United Kingdom trade union for actors, variety artists, entertainers and other creatives within showbiz. Equity UK. And it brings us now on to the next topic, which really stems from how members visualise equity nowadays. Some of you may recall the branding I suggested a few months ago, like this.
Equity UK, progressively promoting, protecting performers.
Progressively promoting, protecting performers. But some of those who've been in touch with Nigel moi have suggested that equity has actually become too progressive in an unacceptable direction. Which comes first, political campaigning or professionally looking after the interests of equity members in the workplace? Here's a question. Question. Has equity, in moving progressively forward, actually become more like a political party? It's behaving in a party political way. And indeed, when you look at what's happening on social media, one can almost say, well, this is what my equitable friends have said, equity is definitely looking like a political party. I mean, just have a look at this. Quite clearly, support for another trade union by a trade union is generally always commendable. But the question from my equitable friends is, does equity's progressive commitment being seen nowadays mean that the professional interests of members personally in the workplace are being set aside? Because looking at social media, quite a few of them are beginning to think so. In fact, they're actually expressing their views on social media. I've heard it said that some have been critical about members being critical about equity on social media. But of course, it's not like a government where Keir Starmer, as the Labour Party, can be assured of publicity in the national press. The ordinary equity member, other than through the equity structure, has realistically got no way of getting in touch with equity members. And if you have a situation where the Equity Council was only elected by the interaction of less than 7% of the membership, does the Council and the General Secretary then have the right to say, well, we're not allowing differing opinions and views to be expressed within equity? because that's really shutting down fair democratic debate, isn't it? Is it? Well, let me know. Let me know, because you see, there's another topic, quite relevant, really. Equity, again, understandably in some ways, is supporting the Communication Workers Union strike. Equity's support for the Communication Workers Union clearly expressed in the public domain on social media, which presumably gives equal rights to members of Equity to express their personal beliefs about that issue on social media as well, without fear or favour. Well, we'll have to see. But if members don't feel safe within Equity because they don't want to be confronted by strong political views, then one may understand why they are reluctant to do so and are starting to take to social media, good or bad. Please let me know by sending in your emails, as always, to my email address or tweet with your views and opinions, and Nigel will interact with them. Do you think Equity is becoming too party political? And in the meantime, don't forget, you could win one of the equitable mouse mats when I announce the results of a 5-letter survey very soon. Well, 5 words, not letters, isn't it, Hilary? Yes, well, you know me. I do sometimes get a little tongue-tied. Shut up, somebody says. I will.
Nigel Cecil, Equity as you like it.